Hey guys, it's Cross here with another YouTube video. Now today I want to talk a little bit about something that the states are trying to do and they've been trying to do for a while, and it's not new news to me, you, or anybody. So the government is trying to push to legalize psychedelics and mushrooms. I think they should be legal for, you know, um, microscopic view and to be able to, you know, look at how the brain works in neurochemistry and stuff like that, and to see how it really could affect the mind. We don't really know how it could affect, the mind, because it affects everybody differently when it comes to mushrooms in general. I've had a lot of personal experiences with mushrooms, and I'm not proud to say that. But, I think legalizing mushrooms could do more harm than it could help people, to be honest. I don't mean to be that guy, but, we live in the United States where, as long as you have no prior convictions and you're not a felon, you can own guns. And, I don't want to make this a whole nother big topic by throwing guns in there, but, if mushrooms became legal, then people would want to do mushrooms, and there may be someone out there who is not mentally stable and can't handle taking mushrooms and doing psychedelics, and they might do something with their weapons. And I don't think weapons are safe around mushrooms because although it could be fun, you don't know the potential risk that it poses. I have a lot of friends, when we started doing psychedelics back in the day, we all were tripping. It all started off fun. We're all having a good time. We're smoking weed, which don't ever smoke pot if you're doing mushrooms or any type of psychedelic, because you can induce psychosis. And never, ever, ever take SSRIs while trying to trip on psychedelics. That's just my PSA. Now, I'm not dissing anyone in any way, shape, or form. I'm just here to give my experiences. Like I said, we all started having fun in the beginning when we were all tripping, having fun. And then, I don't know what happened. Something clicked for me in my brain where I didn't know who I was. My ego died. Ego death is a very real thing. I didn't know who I was, where I was, who I could trust, who I could love. And I know a couple of people that I'm acquainted with feel the same way. And it stopped being fun. I immediately turned off. It was like a switch flipped in my head, and I became very depressed. I couldn't even smoke weed for the longest time without it affecting me. It induced psychosis. Every time I would smoke weed, I would trip, and it was a very unpleasant, bad experience personally for me. Now everybody's different again, but I don't think mushrooms or any psychedelic for that matter should be legal for the simple fact of yes, it could help a lot of people with therapy and stuff like that, but we don't realistically know the long-term effects of what it does to the brain or what it does to the body in general. It could be used for a lot of great things when it comes to neuroscience and remapping the brain and stuff like that, and curing depression and microdosing, curing depression and anxiety and insomnia and stuff like that. But personally, I don't want to be in a place where we already have enough goddamn alcoholics. We already have enough goddamn drug addicts. The last thing we need to do is legalize drugs so the government can make a profit off it. Like, you're taking away the fact that it's a drug so you can make money off it, and the fact that you could really do some harm to people. I feel like psychedelics could do more harm to people than they can help. That's just my personal view. Opinions like assholes, everybody's got one. But I've lost a lot of my friends, man. I watched people change. I've changed. People aren't the same anymore, and it genuinely really bothers me, and it's affected my life in a very negative way. I'm proud to be where I am, but, doing massive amounts of psychedelics has led me to become agoraphobe. I'm afraid to leave my house. I have anxiety when I'm outside. I feel like everybody's out to get me. I deal with a lot of paranoia. And The reason why I'm sharing this is because I feel like this will explain a lot to the people who know me, because I genuinely don't talk about my feelings or how things affect me. And sadly enough, I've experimented with a lot of drugs in my past growing up because it was just fun, you know? I was the party kid, woo. But man, that shit isn't fun, you know? Keep your grades up, do sports, stay physically and mentally fit, do things that are productive. Don't waste your fucking time because you want to have fun with a bunch of fucking meatheads. You know, that's what we all did, and we all ended up fucking ourselves over in the long run. A lot of these people I don't talk to, a lot of people that I know deal with psychosis and schizophrenia and paranoia and HPPD and, you know, which is hallucination perception persistent disorder. And, you know, I feel bad because there's nothing I can really do to help, and I know they feel the same way I do. I have a lot of times where I just feel alone and like nobody could truly help, and I don't know. I, I just wanted to explain a little bit about that because I feel like, you know, it could help a lot of people.